The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. Our top story today, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry shatter the Instagram record hours after joining the app. Their debut on Instagram, which I mentioned yesterday, was very well received. In fact, they broke the Instagram record. It took them less than 6 hours to get 1 million followers. Today, the Guinness World Records announced that the Duke and Duchess hit 1 million followers in record time, 5 hours and 45 minutes. Since then, the account has actually doubled in its following, now having more than 2.8 million followers as of just a couple of hours ago. Meghan and Harry have taken this title from K-pop star Kang Daniel, who achieved 1 million followers in 11 hours and 36 minutes, twice as long as it took Harry and Meghan. It's so interesting because even though I didn't start this flash briefing to be about celebrities, I started it to focus on Instagram. It's interesting how much I learned about celebrities by doing this. For instance, I did not know that Meghan Markle is expected to give birth to their first child in just a few weeks. The royals' Instagram debut caused the app to briefly crash, preventing some users from following them, according to the Guinness World Records. Here's the quote. Multiple social media users reported that they had to click the follow button multiple times over a period of minutes for the follow to stick permanently. Prior to this partial crash, the account was receiving, on average, 7,000 followers per minute sustainably. I want to just take this time to mention that it's unbelievable to me that there are famous people who still don't have accounts on Instagram. I think that could be a total side business for someone out there. Look for celebrities who maybe aren't in the spotlight so much, but really could make a great impact on social media and offer to help them by running their account and doing all the legwork so they can just sit back and enjoy the benefits. If you decide to take that idea up and do something with it, hit me up at Daniel Hill Media. Let's work together on that. And now on to our second story of the day. Instagram is retiring the Instagram for Windows Phone app. I was very nervous when I read this story because I thought the Windows Phone app for Instagram and the Windows app for Instagram were the same thing, but relax, they are not. Everything is going to be fine. If you are still using Windows 10 Mobile in this day and age, it is definitely time to upgrade, and I highly recommend that you get a new phone. The last thing I want to talk about today is an article on Inc.com, 5 strategies that helped me get 10,000 Instagram followers fast. I experimented with different strategies to figure out how to gain more followers and sell more books. This is a really good article, absolutely worth reading. Here are the 5 things that she said made the biggest difference. Number 1, she said she made it about other people, not herself. Number 2, she offered giveaways. Number 3, she did giveaways on other accounts. Number 4, she attracted influencers who shared her content. Number 5, she created videos. Now, all of those things are much more in-depth than the 5 that I've just said. She had already given TED Talks, which to me already means that you're a pretty big name and you have enough content from your TED Talk that you could reuse and cut, which definitely makes sense. But for the average person who doesn't have a TED Talk, it's a little bit more challenging. However, I do think that the suggestions in here are really good, especially when it comes to making it about other people and not you. I fight with this all the time because what should the pictures be about? How do the people who are following me know who I am and what I'm about if I don't post pictures of myself? But she makes the point that she needs to provide her audience with real value. And that meant posting regular mental strength tips in the case of her particular audience. I think there's a really good point to spend time on and make sure that your posts are giving real value by using the captions. You can give value in other ways, whether it's being educational or entertaining or some other thing or combination of those things, but really focus on giving your audience value. That's the best thing to do, something I've really tried to do. Speaking of value, do you have questions for me about Instagram? Well, now you can ask your questions anytime you want with the new Instagram Story Answers Amazon skill. If you enable the skill on the Amazon Skills store and then invoke it by saying Alexa launch Instagram Story Answers, you can begin to have a conversation with me. You can ask me questions about Instagram and I will respond. I will drop whatever I am doing to give you the answer. And I'm just kidding. It's pre-recorded. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I was that free where I could just answer questions anytime through the ALEXA. That would be awesome. Anyway, you can ask questions and I'll respond with the answers. If there are questions you think I should include in this skill, drop me a message at Daniel Hill Media with the question and I'll be glad to include it in the Amazon skill. Thanks for listening.